Big deal.
Yeah,
So,
talking about the MLS Next Cup, you were MVP. That's one of the highlights. MVP of the MLS Next Cup. You know, as rookie.
Oh, I won!
Oh my!
I think the biggest thing is you have to find the love and the joy in the game. Every day you have to have a smile on your face that you're going to play footy.
Like, how tough is it to win MLS Next Cup?
It's very hard. Yeah, it's hard, dude. It's 5 games of straight just competing, man. I played every minute of every game in that tournament, and like
Cramps hit.
your body just by the last game, I was like dead, man.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Inside Out Football, and I'm joined this week by Harper Miller, player of Ventura County. How's it going, man?
Good. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
No, for sure. I'm happy to be in LA. Finally, we could, make it happen.
Yeah, for sure.
I hope this episode won't be like the type of episode where the vibe is off camera are great, and then when the cameras turn on, they were rolling, and they all just switches. But like I was saying, you play with Ventura County. At the time of this recording, you were named MVP of a game with Ventura. How does it feel, man?
Yeah, I mean, it was great. First technically pro goal. It was the own goal a little bit, but we'll take it. But it was awesome. Great game. The win 2-0 against Monarchs. So yeah, we moved to next week now.
Okay, great. Because honestly, it's great to see you going ahead and going through all the accomplishment that you had with the academy. So now being ahead and flourish with the Ventura County, being on the second team, on the first team contract with LA Galaxy. Of course, but I seeing all of this, I think the first thought that comes to mind is, where did it all start? Would you recall who influenced you to play the game of football?
Yeah, of course. A little different than most players. Like, none of my family played soccer. Like, no one in my family played soccer.
What's the sport in your family?
My dad was a professional rollerblader in the X Games.
Rollerblader, okay.
My mom was a dancer and stuff. So yeah, no real soccer in the genes, but after church one day, just playing with one of my buddies, and just fell in love with the game as soon as I touched the ball for the first time. And I was lucky. I had a lot of neighbors around me that loved playing soccer, and we had this little alleyway behind my house, and for hours and hours every day, and some would just play pick up, in the streets outside. And yeah, I mean, it was so much fun. It was awesome. The best development you could possibly have when you're that age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, honestly, I think the earlier you start, the best, right? In terms of just going ahead and getting your touches really quickly.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I started earlier. I actually started when I was 7, so pretty late compared to most people. I was a brown belt in karate, and
you were playing karate. You're doing karate.
I did karate and baseball. Yeah, before that.
What's the highest color belt you got?
I got to brown belt.
You got to brown.
Yeah, I got one short of black, and then.
Damn. How long does it take to get a black?
Probably 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah, I was in for probably 3 years.
I ain't gonna lie, I did 1 year and I already wanted a red one. No, because I went ahead and the highest one I got was a yellow.
Yeah. I forget, it's white, orange, red, yellow, something like that.
Okay, what's the sickest move in karate?
Oh, probably one of the katas where you do a bunch of punches and kicks and stuff like that. Yeah, I remember one of them, but barely.
Yeah, so you started playing at 7 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, later on, as people who know you now, is that you play with LA Galaxy on the contract with them. Mm-hmm. How did you what was the development to first going ahead and getting that first foot with LA Galaxy at a young age?
Yeah, so obviously, after I played a year of recreational, I moved to AC Brea, a little local club, nothing too serious, just kind of still playing for fun. And then, we built this pretty OP special team. Marius was our coach. He now coaches the LAFC. And then, we won State Cup. We won all these tournaments a lot. And then 6 of us actually got scouted to go to Galaxy. So
oh, really?
6 players, from that team went to Galaxy, including guys like Gabriel Arnold, Jose Magana, they all played with me since for probably 6-7 years. So we've known each other for a long time. But
chemistry's insane then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it shows on the field, but exactly. So then got scouted to go play there, and I've been with the Galaxy for Gosh, it's 7 years, going
Wow.
on 7 years now. So yeah,
A lot of years
yeah,
with the club.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Did you find it tough at first when you joined the academy?
Yeah, I mean, for sure, it was a big decision. You know, I live about like an hour away. You
Mhm.
know, every day from my parents. It was a big commitment, and it was more like
Mhm.
this decision was like, okay, like now it's time to take it serious. You
Okay.
know, and so yeah, I mean, just going every day and making sure like it was worth it was the biggest thing. You know, playing with
Yeah.
the best players from SoCal was amazing. But yeah,
Being in a family that don't like aren't into soccer that much,
yeah.
did you ever stray away from soccer? And if so, like stray away from like enjoying the game or playing the game? And if so, how did you get back to the game?
That's a good question. I mean, you know, they always like told me and supported me with anything I wanted to do, and so as soon as I started playing, they obviously started loving it and got into it.
Yeah.
And once I explained it to them, now my parents love it. They think it's
Yeah.
the best sport ever, just like everyone does.
Yeah.
You know.
Did your
But,
mom that became like the soccer mom? And
yeah,
everything?
she still doesn't understand what offsides is, but she loves watching and she's there like always. But no, but yeah, it's awesome. They support me a lot, so I'm grateful for that for sure.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. What did you like enjoy the most when you started playing?
Whew, scoring goals for sure. You know,
Yeah.
we always everyone played forward. I'm sure at one
Yeah.
point.
Everyone
So,
loves that aspect.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And I mean, just the joy on my face when you.
Did you have a
kick the
go-to
ball.
Sally?
I actually didn't. You know, I was more just run around and just like with the biggest smile on my face. Yeah, just looking everywhere, like super happy.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. Did you remember like what position you played at first? Because right now, of course, you've been playing more like with the academy, a right back.
Yeah.
What position did you like the most?
Well, actually, when I was younger, I played the 9. You know, like probably most people, but yeah,
Yeah.
I played in the attack, and then when I played with Galaxy, I kind of switched to, like that right wing, left wing spot, and have actually played there my whole life. I actually just switched to playing right back about. It's almost been a year now, but yeah, it was about 2 months before playoffs last year, and then so I've only been at that right back spot for about a year now. So
How do you find the switch?
you know, it's different. It's different, but at the same time, it's the same. You know, like you know, I still play as the right wing, let's say, in that right back role. You know, I still love to get forward and
Is it more running,
great
right?
chances. Yeah, it is a lot of running, but you know, I would say that's one of my strengths. It's like just running all game
going
long.
back
So
and
I
forth.
don't really mind it.
Now you got that dog in you, just going back again and again.
So many dogs.
Nah, for sure. Of course, so you go ahead and you play with the academy. You said that of course there's a point where your family had to look at it and you know the opportunities at your feet and say, oh, okay, now we have to kind of like lock in and take it seriously. You know, what was the work ethic like from such a young age, from a kid going into an MLS academy?
Yeah, it's a great question. I would say it was just being able to sacrifice like other things that I like wanted to do at the time. You know, I actually followed in my sister's footsteps now. She's a professional dancer and she's actually on tour with Jay Balvin right now. But
Shout out.
But yeah, so I kind of watched and saw her footsteps and like saw all the hard work that she put in and all the effort my parents like gave her to like have the best chance to succeed. And so yeah, I mean, through elementary school it was more like just playing for fun and still like just enjoying it and loving it. And then once it kind of came to like that middle school area, I actually homeschooled in middle school, and my parents have like a performing arts like training studio that they own where like the kids come and they dance and they like go to school there and stuff. So I actually like I would go to school there, and then while the kids would go like dance and sing whatever, I would go train. I'd have like different trainers come, and then I would go train with Galaxy after that like later. So it was a constant grind, you know. And then COVID hit, and you had to figure out how to still train and get better, and then you got to go play with trainers here, find teams just to, you know, just to stay better. But yeah, it was. I would say sacrifice was the biggest thing, you know, like sacrificing school and friends, like that. Those elementary or those middle school years were a very I wouldn't say hard time, but it was like, all right, I'm taking this for real now, and I'm gonna make it. Like there's no backing out now, you know. And so yeah, that I would say. Yeah, sacrifice is the big word for me for that one.
Sacrifice that you realized back then.
Yeah, for sure.
Great. I think a question I have is always for the academy kids is what's it like when you told like you can't kind of go to school normally like you with all the other kids, you know, like 1 week you're in this state, 1 week you're in that state, and you're saying in middle school you were homeschooled.
Yeah.
How much you think that that's impacted you? Is there something that you miss when you're a kid? You're like, I want to go ahead and be in school, or did you had to, made your choice? Okay, foodie is requiring this, so I'm going this way.
Yeah, I mean, making that decision to homeschool in 7th grade was huge. That was like the biggest thing. I obviously contemplate, you want to go to school with your friends and you want to go to these dances or whatever, you know what I mean? Like you want to go have fun and be a normal teenage kid, and then you realize and you get told that you have like the talent and like you're different, and so like it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and like I took that to heart and was kind of like, if I do have this, like I'm gonna go run with it for as long as I can. And yeah, I mean, obviously, you miss out on things, but like I wouldn't change it for the world at all, because a lot of people would want to be in my shoes, and like some people don't know like the work that has gone on like behind the scenes. And yeah, there was a lot of sacrifices made, and a lot of times where I'm actually gonna go to the field and not go do this or things like that, or I'm gonna eat this instead of that, you know. And so yeah, it was hard. It was very hard, but I've always had that mindset of just like when I want something, I'm gonna go get it no matter what happens. So
yeah. Well, back then, going ahead and playing with the academy, when you first get in, one aspect you hear a lot is that it's a cut system. It's the student group that underperform, you're gone, and it's from other players would say that okay, that's something that they put in their mind from the moment they get in, and that each player has their way of responding to that pressure. What's that pressure for you? Like when the academy comes and explains to you the situation. Okay, you're here, you underperform, you're gone. What's it like for you from a young age?
Yeah,
and I mean, years that follow, because it's every year.
Yeah, of course. I mean, every year it just gets even more intense and more intense, and I think as life goes on, that's a good life lesson for everybody, like whether it's in your job or whatever, you're not doing what you're supposed to, then it's not the right place for you. And I kind of always like just gave my 100%, and I knew that I was going to work as hard as I could. And at the end of the day, that's all I could really give. And I kind of went at it with that mindset rather than like a timid, like being scared to get cut rather, So yeah, I would say like going in with the mindset that like, you're going to give everything you can. And if you do end up getting cut, that means like it just wasn't for you, and that's okay. It's not for everybody. Like especially the academy, it's hard. Like it's hard work every day, waking up before a lot of people. Like it's very hard, and for doing it year after year after year, and then the pressures, and then you perform here, and then you go down and you go up, and then people expect you to be here and you're not, and then sometimes you're up on top of the world, and other times you're injured. Like I've gone through that all. So like,
you ever had those hard because I think there's like a trend on TikTok. People will post like, like every athlete has gone to this, and it's kind of like them kind of like struggling in their room or like kind of dealing with like a bad game or whatever. How did you got yourself back up from bad game, what you would call a bad performance in your standard? How did you pick your head up as an athlete growing up in the game to the development to where you are now?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great question. It was hard after playoffs, I won MVP, All-Star game, I was on top of the world, living my best life, super happy. And about probably 2 months later, fractured my, had an avulsion fracture in my right hip.
Oh, wow.
And was out for 2 months just like that, just had the game taken away from me, in a blink of an eye without even realizing. I was shooting a PK in the game.
Oh, my God.
And I scored, and as I swung my foot, my hip just totally popped out. And
oh, damn.
Yeah, it was crazy. Just had the game just like that taken away from me. And then, obviously you're out for 2 months, and then right before this, you're talking to, the club about possibly becoming a professional athlete, and it's everything you've ever wanted. And now all your dreams are at stake, you don't know if you're going to be the same player when you come back after injury, and, overthinking, all that comes into play. And then, obviously this season, I mean, losing GA Cup, the final about a few weeks ago, obviously, or probably a month ago now.
Yeah, but
I mean, so hard. And I'm such a competitive person, and losing is my absolute least favorite thing in the world. And I actually probably need to get better at controlling my emotions, because I let it take advantage of me. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to come. I would say, to answer your question, to recover from that, I always just got to remind myself, you can never be at the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows. Like, like in your career, there's always going to be ups and downs, and you got to grind out through the lows and you got to grind out through the highs. And losing is, you probably learn more when you lose than when you win, and like.
That's a quote. That's a quote. Dang.
That is a quote.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Yeah.
No, but obviously winning, you want to keep doing that. And losing, you obviously it hits you to make sure you never do that ever again. Whatever went wrong there. But yeah, that's what I would say for that.
No, that's beautiful. I want to keep going with this with my favorite game, Connect Four. We got the Connect Four.
Let's go.
Yeah, dude. Hey, honor to the guests. We're gonna keep playing while I ask you some questions.
Alrighty.
All right. After you, sir.
We'll go middle first.
Okay.
Play it safe.
That's what every rookie does. Okay, ready. Okay. So of course, confidence. Confidence plays a big part in the game. Like that you play that we love. What's it like to gain confidence? How do you gain your confidence? What do you gain it in? Not just like before a game, but mid game. Of course, there's things that happen where it's like a huge like turn point. How do you gain your confidence before pre-game or after mistakes? Mostly not playing as a defender. What's it like for you to have to pick yourself up?
Yeah, I mean it's hard, especially as a defender. Like mistakes happen all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like they really do, and it's like a part of the game. And I've had to learn that and realize that over like the last few months. But I basic things like connecting your first pass, like having that in the back of your head. I'm a big believer in if you think you look good and you feel good, that helps a lot. I have I always want to I pull my socks up high, I have my wrist tape, whatever, that makes me feel good about myself, and it also gives me confidence, knowing where I'm at, and I think also reminding yourself you deserve to be here, and you're I think the biggest one for me is I know that all my training that I've done in my past is gonna come out and show, and so I'm honestly I'm not nervous, because there's no need to be nervous. If maybe if I had a lack of training, there would be need to be nervous, but I'm confident in my abilities and myself that I don't need to worry about that aspect. So I mean, obviously we all go through it where difficult moments do come and do happen.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would say obviously when you make a play early in the game, it's the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think my highest confidence is after scoring a goal. After scoring a goal,
it just goes off the roof.
Yeah, everything just goes from there.
Mm-hmm.
Even in the finals last year in the MLS Cup, after I scored the goal, it was 6 minutes in, and after that I just had the confidence for the rest of the game. You know what I mean? So starting off strong is a big deal.
Yeah, talking about the MLS Next Cup, you were MVP. That's one of the highlights. MVP of the MLS Next Cup. Whoever's gonna stalk your accounts tonight is gonna see that pin for post of you receiving the trophy. What was it like for you, man?
Yeah, I mean, it was a dream. It was just a dream come true. Going into the tournament, wouldn't have even thought that that was a possibility or was gonna happen. Really, thinking about it was crazy. I didn't even realize that I had a chance to win it.
You didn't think so?
Until the night before the final. And I was on the phone with my buddy actually, and he was like, "Dude, so who's gonna win MVP?" And I was like, I don't know, bro. I was like, I scored one goal. I play it's not a big deal. He was like, I'm telling you, bro, if you score tomorrow, and you guys win, you have a chance. And I was like, bro, that's the least of my worries. I'm just trying to win this thing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Come on, let's just win the tournament.
Yeah.
And then, I was just thinking about it, and then obviously during the game you don't think about it at all, and then afterwards they call your name and it's wow, playing the year up with guys that I've guys like Paulo, Huli, all these guys that I've they're my guys that I've looked up to for a while, and being able to be showed as the MVP of the whole tournament was amazing, and just a credit to all of the team's hard work, because I obviously couldn't have done it without any of the guys, and without us making it there, no one gets recognized, and so I'm so grateful for that. That team was just something special for sure. But there's just so much emotions that go into that.
Yeah, that is a thought I had. What's it like to play with that team and to win it? Like, how tough is it to win an MLS Next Cup?
It's very hard. Yeah, it's hard, dude. It's 5 games of straight just competing, man. Like, honestly, like your recovery and things like that is like the biggest thing. I played every minute of every game in that tournament, and like
cramps hit
your body just by the last game. I was like dead, man. Like just dead. I was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, the team itself was just so special. Hold on, I gotta win this.
They always say this, bro. They always say this.
Yeah, it's true.
You already lost. I don't even know how you don't see it. He's lost the game, yeah. Yeah, he's talking about winning.
Nah, I didn't lose yet. Come on.
Put it on me.
I didn't lose
yet. He's lost.
I didn't lose yet.
Oh, you get the thing? Another one?
Yeah. Hold on.
No, I would say like another one. Yeah, like some more. Yeah.
You're joking, bro. I didn't lose yet.
That's what they all say.
I'm not going there. I'm going there. Trust.
Hey man. I saw that what you're trying to do there, man. I'm telling you, you've already lost the game.
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh, I see that. All right. You're not slick. Come on.
No, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Was that?
Watch out, bro.
Was it you or me? Was it him? His turn.
No, it's my turn.
Okay.
It's my turn.
He was taking a good move, though.
Okay.
Yeah, you like that, right? You like that? No, hey, but you gotta be on my side. Don't just say that for him.
No, I'm not lying, bro. That was a good
Like,
move.
I see this, bro. I see that. You're not tricky.
That's
with
nothing.
Bro,
That's not
Just
one.
look at your thing, bro. Don't worry about his.
That's
Look at
rookie.
your thing, bro.
That. Oh, I won.
Look at your thing, bro.
Oh my! You yeah. Why would you do
My
that?
guy right there.
Oh my god,
Wow,
bro.
how did I not see that? That's
Yo, I
I
didn't
was
even.
like, bro, look at your thing,
Oh
bro.
my! I
What? W.
to be honest, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not see that.
I did not
I
see
was
that
looking
either.
at either building up like right here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was trying to block you right here, but like.
Yeah, I was actually. I wanted you to do that. I wanted you to go to the most obvious thing. But geez, this guy screws me over every episode. Oh mama.
Love that.
Oh
My guy
God.
right there.
Oh, you want to run one game of Jenga while we finish up?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Oh god, Jenga.
Yeah, this is my first time ever playing Jenga.
You used it with me? Wow, what a guy. Ever. All right, well.
Okay.
All right.
So how does it work?
All right, so I might be wrong, but like this is how I play. So like you can't take it from like the first 3 rows.
You can't take it from the first 3 rows.
It has to be like lower.
Okay,
Than
jeez.
that. So, like I'll go first.
Yeah, please lose first.
And you can't like touch any other ones. Like
Yeah, I'll put this here so like at least. Sorry.
yeah, there. So you can hear me. All right.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. It should be
Okay.
right here.
Oh shoot, this one's hard. What the heck?
Okay.
I'm gonna knock it down already. Okay, there.
Oh, so you start by the middle. You don't start by the side, because I was.
No,
Just
you
like,
can take however you want.
No, I'm not listening to you.
You can take however you want.
Okay.
Here, I'm just gonna fix it. I'm not allowed to do this, but whatever.
Okay.
You're technically not allowed to like touch any other ones, but we can just play.
Yeah. So
Oh yeah, let's
talked about how competitive the MLS next is,
yeah.
but how competitive is it now for you with the MLS Next Pro to adapt? Of course, like right now, like it's as of the time of recording, it's insane to say like then the season starting, you've got MVP already, but like how tough is it to adapt in the MLS Next Pro as an MLS player who's gone through the system? You did the MLS Next, you went to the MLS Next Cup, GA Cup, got MVP with the MLS Next. Now you're MLS Next Pro. What's it like to adapt for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. Obviously, like, you know, different players, different style of play, like, whole new thing. But
Please go ahead.
this guy. And
Listen to me.
then, yeah, I mean, it's been hard. You know, the beginning of the season, it was difficult. I've only started like 5 games this season, so like, you know, just trying to like rank up those minutes is like the biggest thing. Obviously, this weekend was my first like pro win technically in the season, so
Yeah.
that was like awesome to get that like under my belt. You know,
Yeah.
it's also kind of just all about like experience. You know, like getting those pro minutes, and that pro experience is like all what this is all about. You know.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like our cameraman is gonna make you fall over, bro. Like every time he walks, the whole ground shakes.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, wait.
Oh, you gotta put it up there. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. So little side note, I
Yeah.
wanted to go back before like I jumped to the professional career.
Mm-hmm.
All-Star game.
Oh,
What's it like? What's it like to have all those ballers there for the All-Star game?
yeah.
East versus West. What's it like?
You know, it was so sick. That was probably one of the best trips I've ever been on. You know, we got so much gear and like
Really?
yeah, it was super sick. I roomed with Paulo, one of the boys, so that was awesome.
That's one thing you
And
kept that you really like. One of the gears that they gave you that you really like.
I actually got this like Adidas hoodie, like these Adidas pants and like these black shoes and like
Yeah.
all matched, and it was
Yeah.
so sick. So yeah, definitely that. I gotta wear that for a game day fit coming
Oh,
up.
man.
All right, that's coming up
To
too.
be an MLS Knicks player.
But yeah, I mean, dude, so many ballers all in the same place. Like, you know, and you actually get to like meet all of them. You know, like
Yeah.
like real instead of just competing on the field. Like you actually get to like hang out and meet them like on and off the field, which is awesome. And then you know trainings and all these photo shoots and all this stuff. Like
Yeah.
it's just so much fun. Like you know, there's nowhere else you'd rather be. And then obviously West on top. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
yeah,
Got
for
that win,
sure,
West
yeah.
on top.
Mhm.
But yeah,
With
it
Mo
was-
Shore coming in clutch, yeah, he's gonna want me to shout him out. Okay. Hey.
right there, bro.
Bombo clots.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay. I was about to lose. Okay.
All right.
Let's see this. You guys met Noah Beck.
I did.
Yeah.
Got a photo with Noah Beck, bro.
Did you know Mo Shore, while getting interviewed, did not know it was Noah Beck?
Really?
He told me he didn't look up the whole interview and he was so shy. He did not know it was Noah Beck.
Mo, bro. Mo coming up big.
Mhm.
Shout out Mo.
Shout out Mo Shore. Let's switch on him. Shout out Mo
Shout
Shore,
out
bro.
Mo.
Yeah. Okay. So you've experienced the All-Star game. Of course, you got the pro. You got to make your pro debut.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get into what you recall. How did you recall that GA Cup? How tough is it to play GA when you guys faced if I'm not wrong, you faced River. Then you face San Jose. You also face Kansas, and then you placed Philly in the
Yeah.
final. How tough is it to play GA Cup against all these top teams? What's it like going into that competition?
I think GA Cup is the hardest tournament as a youth baller, like in the States for sure, if not in the world. And I think a lot of players can agree with me on that. Just how many games you play and how many days and the format and like it's super hard to win, you know. And yeah, I mean that was the first time I played with the 17s this year, so it was a little bit different, you know. And I was
Sorry,
I was so happy to go. I really wanted to go, especially with all my boys and my guys. But yeah, I mean, started off, you know, beat Red Bulls in the first game, and then Monterey, and we tied, and then we won in PK's close game, and then Orlando, we got the win there, so we had 8 points out the group, which was awesome. And then we got River first round, and everyone's like, "Oh God, we got River," you know. And
what's
then
it like when facing them?
it was just,
What's their play style?
oh my God, they're 1v1 technical, like, you know, very like, actually like not the most organized team, but like individual, like they can like cover for it. Like they are like, they're everywhere. Like you get the ball, there's 4 guys on you like at all time. You know, they're running everywhere, and you best believe you're not getting by them without you getting smashed or something happening. But yeah, it was crazy.
Did they trash talk?
Well, they weren't speaking English, so I could understand. But
Because somehow
yeah.
Flamingo and Philadelphia guy,
They were going at it.
Yeah,
I
going
saw
at
that.
it. But one speaks Portuguese. One
I don't
speaks
know.
English.
I don't know. Well, it almost happened. One of our guys, he got like a cleat like bad, and he actually had to go get stitches. Couldn't play. He was out for like 3 weeks after that. But yeah, we went up 1-0, craziness, and then they scored, and then we were down 2-1, like with like 5 minutes left. Shout out Ricky Moreno. Ricky Moreno came back, scored one.
Yeah.
Last second, off his other foot. But hey, a goal. Well, you know, we'll give it to you.
Hey, Ricky, I'm gonna remember this. Ricky. You know what? I don't have to say it. I'm gonna remember this.
And then, and then obviously PK's calm, composed. You know, Ricky once again.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then obviously moving on, Kansas quarterfinal, super organized team, completely like different play style. Super hard to break down. Scored early, which was nice, and kind of just held the 1-0 win. And then obviously San Jose, one of our Cali Classico.
Yeah. Oh, that atmosphere was mad.
Yeah, that
I
was a
watching that
sick
game.
game. You know,
Yeah.
all the
Yeah, you feel
so many
so
people
good.
watching. It was
Oh
it
my
was super sweet. But yeah, especially shout out Gabriel Arnold, Cheeky Olympico. You know what I'm saying?
It's
But,
insane how many people come out to watch like the tournament. But yeah, the goal. Gabby's goal. Boom, boom, clap. I missed it.
It was lucky. It was lucky. Come on.
You think so? Oh,
Nah, he's like that,
The
bro.
first one, the
Gabi
corner?
is the most technical player I've ever played with,
do you remember?
and you can quote me on that.
Yeah, you saw the selling he did.
Yeah,
Bro, it's
like it was no big deal, bro.
He
Like,
just
come
walked
on,
back.
dude, come on.
That's insane. Let's see.
Yeah, that's
I'm
crazy.
always pissed at myself because I missed it.
How?
I was standing right behind him. Let's do a bet for this first.
All right, what do you want to bet?
I lose, I get like a little slap.
A little flick. in
No,
the
no,
hand?
no. Oh, like what do you want from me? I can't like call my own bet. What do you want if you?
No, you call it.
No. Come on. I'll ask what I want. Watch him lose this before the bet.
How about this? How about next game day photo? When they take a photo, you tell me to do whatever the hell you want me to do.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
and so if you wait,
No. You tell me what you want from me if I lose.
okay, so
Yeah.
if you lose, I want. Ooh, I'm thinking. What do we got in here? What do we got in here?
In the studio we're renting.
Don't look at the camera.
I want that. No, I'm joking.
You want the camera?
How about this? A smoothie from
Smoothie King.
Smoothie King. Yeah.
Oh, they have one here.
No, they don't have Smoothie King
I was
here.
just joking. A smoothie from who?
Smoothie from Jamba Juice.
Jamba Juice. Okay.
All right.
Okay, I never heard of them. But
Well,
okay.
that's like the most like basic place here.
Okay. I win. Oh, when I win. Oh, fuck.
Okay,
Almost-
all right,
almost
confidence.
messed up. Oh, shoot. I'm kind of like touching and trying to see which is the weakest. Okay, buddy. Raja, no? Yeah, he shakes his head.
Yeah.
He shakes his head, no. Oh.
All right, that one's soft. You got
When
it.
I win, I want a signed jersey from Harvard Miller.
All righty.
Going right on the wall of Inside Out Football.
All right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Better win.
What was it like playing that competition though with GA when you got to? What I want to ask, what do you think is the toughest game you have to play in that GA Cup as being one of the finalists?
Oh, it was the final.
The final
For sure.
Damn.
100%.
Do you remember the atmosphere?
The craziest game. Yeah, it was crazy.
You have all the teams from across the world. And
Yeah.
every good team that needs
Big
Yeah.
rivalry too. You know, everyone just
exactly.
like, and us and Philly play totally different play styles. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they're so efficient. You know what I mean? Like, and we just want to pass the ball forever. Oh, all right, we're good, we're live.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it was crazy game. Credit to them. You know, they played a great game, deserved the win. But
Yeah, you on one side.
and then obviously the PKs is the worst
The
way to
worst.
lose. You know.
On one side, you have the team that came that year last year and won it. On one
Exactly.
side, you have the team that's MLS Next Cup champion.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, definitely two top teams.
Okay, these are like,
All right.
oh,
Now it's getting tight.
what's the trash talk like?
In that game?
What's the trash talk like? I want to know what's it like to play against Philly. Like, what's the trash talk?
There was a lot of trash talk, but like it's all love because we all know each other pretty much,
Yeah.
and like obviously in the heat of the game we're gonna go at it, and the PK's trash talk was so funny, like we all know each other, so it's like who's gonna break first,
Yeah.
like that's what it comes down to, and someone has to break. That's it sucks, but someone has to break,
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Unfortunately, it was us this time, and I mean, last year, PKs in playoffs, we had them in the round of 16. We won, and so it's like it can go either way, and so hella trash talk, but that's a part of the game,
It's
we
a part
love
of the game.
that. We love
so
that.
coming into that tournament, in that game specifically, as the captain, how do you communicate with your team prior to the game? How do you communicate with your team when it's halftime, when it's and when you go into PKs? As being the captain and that way on your shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I've been blessed to play in very like big games and important and crazy atmospheres with the first team and the second team, and even last year, you know, like we played in France. I played with the first team this year, and like it was just, I've been blessed to have like that experience, so I kind of know what it's like, and where a lot of the guys, that was the biggest game they've ever played in, you know, and so like, you know, the number one thing I told them was just like, you know, no need to worry, like no need to stress, you know, whatever's gonna happen, you know, like God's got our side, and like we're gonna go out and play the best football we can play, and if it's our time to win, it's our time to win, and if it's not, it's not. But you know, just let your training take over, let your instinct take over. Don't try to, oh shoot, am I gonna miss this pass? Like, you know, you just gotta, at that moment, if you think you're too late, the game's that fast, you know, and so like
it punishes you.
Yeah, you gotta just play off instinct, and that's how it is at the highest level. And so yeah, I was kind of just telling them that, but yeah. That was the motivational speech. Did you watch the our documentary
from
GA Cup? You gotta watch it. I think Galaxy Academy posted on YouTube.
MLS Academy. I have to watch that.
It's like a 30-minute of our whole run.
I have to.
My pregame speech is in there, so you can check it out.
I have to see that. I saw pictures of you. I saw pictures of you giving a speech, and I was like, yeah, oh man, look at Harbor, man, it's so inspirational.
Watch this. Uh-oh.
Hey, take a pic of him down. Take a pic while he's down.
All right, we're 1-1 now. We're 1-1 now.
Oh my God. This is a good game, right?
Yeah, a good game. Hey, we're even now. We're even.
Shoot. So home or away jersey?
Oh, for Ventura, for Galaxy.
Let's do Galaxy.
The all white, bro. Nothing beats the all white. Our green kit is nice.
Oh, I was talking about the jersey going on my wall. The Harbor.
Oh, shoot. Okay. I mean, which one do you want?
Whichever one I can get. This is Harbor Miller, guys.
Oh God.
Okay. Really to end and like not take too much of your time.
Yeah.
I want to ask. So it's a question I kind of want to go back after reading and after going through all your story. Knowing what you know now, what would you have done differently in your development that you think you would have improved better? What do you think you wish you knew back then, which is also a good thing for the youth players to know now?
I think the biggest thing is you have to find the love and the joy in the game. Like, don't take, like, obviously take it serious and want to win, but like, every day you have to have a smile on your face that you're going to play footy. Like, that's the biggest thing. And like, I kind of got away from that and just like, I was on a one-track mind, and I trained for 4 hours, 5 hours a day for like 2 years straight. And like I kind of like started to burn out a little bit. And then like I found like futsal, which was like a huge thing for me. And like, I love playing futsal. Fun. It's like the biggest, like, I love it so much. And
you ever got blasted the ball at your knee? It ever happened to you?
What'd you say?
You ever got blasted the ball at your knee at futsal?
Of course, bro, all the time.
Yeah.
But like, that was like so fun for me. And it just opened like a whole new like realm of like my potential, because I found my love, and it wasn't with Galaxy. So it was like I could have fun, and there was like no pressure on me, you know what I mean? And so like once I like incorporated like that like love and like remembering like why I play the game and put that back into like training hard and staying focused, like the mix is like amazing, because nothing beats playing footy with the boys. Like, you know, it's the best thing ever. It's the best job ever, you know? Like, and so if I were to tell anybody, or even tell myself, is like, look, go train and work as hard as you can. Yes, that's the most important thing. But at the same time, like, enjoy the journey, because the journey is where like you build all of your character and what makes you like who you are today. So for sure, it's just enjoy that part. Don't just like look for the destination, because it will come eventually if you enjoy, and you enjoy pushing yourself in like hard moments and running extra and doing more push-ups and doing all those little extra things.
Exactly.
Like, you got to enjoy that, because once you find and enjoy that, then no one can stop you.
Exactly.
You know?
What would you say are goals that you have for yourself?
I mean, my number one goal is just to reach the highest potential that I can possible. And at this point, I don't know where it is yet, and I hope to go play overseas one day. And my biggest goal is to obviously represent the U.S. in the World Cup. That's been my dream since I was little. And yeah, I mean, representing your country to play soccer is a dream, you know, like every little kid's dream when they watch soccer for the first time. Everyone wants to be a pro and go play for the USA, you know, and so that's definitely one of my biggest goals. But yeah, I would say just reaching my full potential and, you know, like really finding and seeing where I can go and where the soccer takes me. Maybe it's Europe, maybe it's other places, but I get to go travel the world and like, you know, just kind of figure out what is best for me. And over the next few years, I think that'll just happen by a continuum of hard work.
Yeah. Just a 1 minute thing for yourself. If you had to go ahead and give yourself a message for 5 years from now and Harbert was watching, looking at that camera as if you were speaking to yourself, what would it be?
I would say that no matter what happens, you know, I'm always going to be proud of myself. And I know that anything I do, I give 100% and I give everything. And yeah, I hope in 5 years I'm exceeding in some area or some aspect of my life. And yeah, I just want to remind myself, keep going. And yeah, the stars are the limit. Go for it. Reach for the stars and hope you land on the moon, baby. That's my quote.
That's exactly it, right? That's all. Harbert, I really, really appreciate you coming on the podcast. It's a huge pleasure for you to take part of the episode for the tour. It means a lot to me to have you. Amazing story. Amazing to know you as more as a player and as a person. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Of course. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
For sure. One last thing for the pod before we leave.
Yeah.
Like one last thing?
Just thank you for having me, and you know, best podcast out there. So go watch and go follow. Yes, sir.
Great. Thank you. Thank you.
Of course.
We'll see you. We'll see you guys whenever we see you.
All right. Have a good one. Peace out.